Hello everybody, welcome to 1111 Butterfly Effect. Thank you all for joining my Divine Spirit and I here at the table for this Twin Flame Connection check-in. Yes, for you and the person you're thinking of, you twin flames, you soulmates out there, divine souls traveling down your yellow brick road, navigating your twin flame journey, this message is for you. We're going to get right to it. No palpitating, no hesitating, or getting right straight into the message. We're going to request a one-card focus and energy, overall energy from the Native Heart Healing Oracle deck. This deck is a Melanie Ware deck, and we're going to ask the Oracle to join us here at the table and offer us up one card for a overall focus and energy for this Twin Flame Connection check-in message. Get an overall focus and energy for you and the person you're thinking of right now in this moment. Right now in this particular cycle of a week, a day, 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days, whatever cycle you want to look at. Basically, what we're looking at is right here and right now. So thank you, my Divine Spirit. Thank you, the Native Heart Healing Oracle. Please join us at the table and offer us up one card for an overall focus and energy status for this Twin Flame Connection check-in message. I hope everyone's doing well. We're coming up to another Friday. Time is just really flying by, even though it does have those moments of slow motion. And this particular week has been exceptionally emotional. I don't know if that's even the right word for this week. Really. The high energy, maybe. Either on the very low end or on the very, very high end. We need to find a happy medium. A balance. And I think that if I'm guessing this is what the message needs to be about. We'll see what the oracles and my Divine Spirit think we need to hear and talk about. But I think a balance is what is necessary right now, because there's so much right and left, good and bad, up and down, masculine, feminine, it's this, I don't even want to use the word, but this duality business, this, very high or very low in energy needs to change, or we're going to exhaust ourselves, really. Yeah, really. So we need to find some balance, and I think that's really the main focus and energy that we should be focusing on. We'll see if my Divine Spirit and the oracles differ with what I'm picking up on a very collective level. I've been trying to record for a couple days now, and just things aren't recording. Things aren't going smoothly. I haven't had the chance, or the recordings that I did got wiped out for whatever reason. It is what it is. So we're doing it again today to see where we're at, see what's going on with this very high energy or very low energy. Because I've had some major crying episodes. Maybe one might have been really my own, but the others were unexpected and deep and heavy, and on the other end, on the flip side, the excitement is high. We have my sister's coming to visit. My niece and her little family was just in town. I got to see the baby, my grandniece, and the sister that's coming into town. This is, her family. that I'm talking about. So, besides on a personal level, there's been, you know, family and friends. You know, like I was saying, my BFF, my karmic soulmate of 35 years, my BFF, she is, you know, not well at all, and things are really spiraling on the low end. So again, lots of really high energy and lots of really low energy, lots of masculine energy, lots of feminine energy. We need to find that balance. So please, my divine spirits and my divine spirit and the oracles, please offer us up this one card for an overall focus and energy for this twin flame connection check-in. Silver Wolf 13. We have had this card before in other readings. Interesting. It's, you know, looking like a full moon here, right? So potentially, you know, by the full moon, maybe we'll get some answers and some balance. Look, there's this wheel here. There's something going on there, definitely. And then, you know, the silver wolf, we're talking possibly an ancestral message coming through here. The ancestors may be able to help with balance and harmony. So let's see what the silver wolf has to say. Thank you, my divine spirit. Thank you, oracles. Bring through your message so that we can get this a feeling of the overall focus and energy for what's going on. Heart-mind connection, instinct, a steadying influence. This healing mandala brings divine guidance from Silver Wolf. The beings of the planet are in blessed times, in that we are living and experiencing the rising energy of the divine feminine. So I think that's a good point. I think that's why the divine masculine energy is so strong, because they're fighting. You know, y'all out there are fighting it. You don't want to give up power, but you know what? It's not about giving up power. It's about sharing it. Key. Yeah. Very interesting. The Earth's underlying vibration is shifting, and what was a mental masculine world is becoming a feeling feminine world. Our feelings guide us as each person awakens to the feminine ways of being. This oracle asks you to step out of your mental processes and allow your heart and your feelings to be your guide. Left to its own devices, the mind ego will create a world filled with self-doubt. However, when you begin to filter your thoughts through your heart space, get out of your head, follow your heart will communicate with you, with your sacred mind, and birth a union like no other. And they're not just talking about sacred union with your divine partner. They're talking about sacred connection, union, journey, blam, all in one. Okay? You are also being reminded to view your feelings. Okay? Your inner tuition. Right? Inner tuition. The treasure within, right? Use that as your master teacher. Your own intuition. Your senses are becoming heightened, so be gentle to yourself as you create and integrate with new ways of living more intuitively. Remember, your instinct is your trusted friend and teacher as your journey is uncharted, as you journey into uncharted waters. Silver Wolf is at your side. Okay? Silver Ray. We're talking keeper of the divine feminine sacred keys. Okay, so the silver wolf is all about the silver ray, and the silver ray is the keeper of the divine feminine sacred keys. And I think therein lies the struggle that we're feeling right now. The high energy shifts, the real low lows and the real high highs, is that the masculine energy and the feminine energy are fighting amongst themselves, within ourselves and within divine connections. Okay, does that make sense? It makes sense, because this is kind of what the oracle is saying right now here. It's kind of what I'm feeling. It's kind of what I'm observing happening on a collective level. People I'm hearing, readers talk on YouTube, divine souls and spirits, you divine feminines and divine masculines, commenting on what you're hearing, the readers channel. Yeah, I'm sure that some of you listening are going to grasp onto this and know that what you're feeling is indeed the struggle between the masculine and the feminine energy right now, and balance needs to be found. Certainly, a compromise, let's just say, if we want to go there, right? And this is coming, from the ancestors that have come before us, that have traveled this road, have gone down this path and know what it will bring us. And that it's, that's what this age of Aquarius that is now the up and coming topic of conversation that's coming up here officially in December. That's what is going to be taking place. This is part of the changes of the quote-unquote new world here, okay? The raising of the vibration of the planet, the bringing in of the feminine energy to do that, to help raise the vibration, to balance out this predominantly masculine energy that has been ruling this planet for thousands and thousands of years. And I'm not, talking masculine is bad. I'm just saying that it's been dominating. And it's time for that domination to end. It's time for equality. The equalizer is here. Right? This pandemic has been an equalizer in many ways. But we're not going to go down that street. No. We're sticking to this. That's what we're getting out of this here, okay? So, balance is key. And this, follow your instinct, okay? What does your instinct tell you? Does your instinct right now tell you to flight or fight? Or buckle down and prepare for winter? Right? Full moon coming up possibly for some. Something will be taking place, a turning point, the wheel will turn. Remember, the beings of the planet are blessed at this time, in that we are living and experiencing the rising energy of the divine feminine. And that's going to bring balance. And bring in or bring forth, it's, a new energy focusing on, and yes, I guess, a new world. I'm not talking about the new world order. That is not what I'm talking about here, okay? I'm talking about a new world different than what we are living in today. Which right now, at this present time, with what's going on all around the world, Not just here in the good old USA, where I come from, but all over the world. And if that energy was just directed in a different path, boy, what a different world we would live in. Women are from Mars. Women are from Venus. Men are from Mars. Well, masculine, feminine energy. What does Mars represent? The planet of war. Venus, the planet of love, right? So what do we want? War or love? Love grows here. What are you feeding? Right? Let's get some balance. Let's, it's time to balance out the scales. And I'm not saying, flip the scales, the opposite direction. No, I'm talking about balance. Okay? Right? Not masculine and feminine or feminine and masculine. I'm talking about balance. And well, we get into this message here, and I'm going to get into it because we're already 16 minutes into this. I just want to tell you a little story. I've been thinking about this for a little bit. So we're going to get our main Twin Flame Connection check-in message from the Enchanted Map Oracle. This is the Colette Baron-Reid deck. We're going to receive some clarity and confirmation from one of my two decks. This is the Twin Flame Journey Yellow Brick Road Oracle deck. We're going to receive some final confirmation from the Oracle of E. Energy equals E equals energy, right? This deck is a Pam Grout, Colette Baron-Reid collaboration. We love it. It's great. Short, sweet, blunt messages, but great and to the point. And if we have time, we'll drop something off from the playlist and maybe a Star Seeds message. So let's get to this main Twin Flame Connection check-in that's all about balance, okay? Finding that balance, balancing out this dominating masculine energy, bringing forth the feminine energy within us, each individually, and within the connection, within the collective, within humanity, globally, right? That's the ripple effect, right? Therein lies the ripple effect. So, thank you, my divine spirit. Thank you, the Enchanted Map Oracle. Please offer us up some guidance, direction, and wisdom for this Twin Flame collective connection check-in. Yeah, this is about you and the person you're thinking of. We're zeroing in to the individual. This is the collective energy here. This is the individual, right? So we'll see how the collective energy correlates with the individual. There's a message in here for you somewhere, so stick around, grab your drink, sit back, and let's check out and see what the oracles bring us, right? Thank you, my divine spirit. Thank you, Enchanted Map Oracle. Please join us here at the table and offer us up the guidance, direction, and wisdom we need to continue to navigate safely and soundly on this twin flame journey. Right? And we remember that the silver wolf is about a heart-minded connection, getting out of your head, following your heart, which is where your spirit connection comes from, okay? Following your intuition and your instinct to guide and navigate your path, okay? And balance out the masculine and the feminine energy so that when unions do happen, they are beautiful. There's not a struggle. There's not a tug of war. The competition is over, people. Okay? Because indeed, we are all in this together. Thank you, my divine spirit. Thank you. There's no duality. Duality is going bye-bye. Bye-bye. A balance of, what is taking place. It's been going on for a little bit, and it's, you know, going to continue forward until that balance is met. And hopefully we won't swing the pendulum the other way. You know, stay true to ourselves and the divine plan that is undergoing, right, unfolding right in front of our eyes, people. Really, it really is. You just look around, you'll see what I'm saying. You know, what I was starting to tell you, and now that we're getting close to this layout here, I'll say it real quickly. I've been, since I was a kid, this has been pointed out to me recently. Since I was a young child, I have been, you know, balancing my masculine and feminine energy since I was a kid. When I was a child, I played Barbies with my sister, and I played Army Men with my brother. Right? I played dress up with my sisters and house, and I played forts and army, you know, built forts and tunnels and stuff with my brother, my cousins. Right? And then as I grew older and went into my, let's say, my adolescence, puberty, right? And I went through my identity struggle. And I was a little bit tomboyish, but I started to, you know, become a young lady. And just figuring out who I was as a person, right? And notably, that is when I discovered my, you know, sexuality, my sexual preference, my orientation, I should specify. But, you know, I had to conform. I was born and raised in a big Catholic family. I had a lot of, you know, siblings that were very influential in my life. And I had parents who were, you know, dominant in my life, played structured traditional roles. You know, my mother was the homemaker, my father was the bread maker, you know, and of course they did divorce and life goes on, right? Now, another thing that I want to bring up about balance is that growing up and discovering who I was, my identity, who I identified as, and my, you know, preferences, my orientation, you know, in high school I realized that I liked girls, that I was gay. I really didn't know what gay was then, and it was still a struggle back at that point in time in my life. So I did what I was told I should do. I did what everybody else was doing, and I lived a straight life. And, you know, I had, you know, boyfriends, and then I almost, you know, I had one that I almost got married in my 20s, and so on and so forth. But, you know what? I was lying. I was lying to myself, and I was lying to my family, and the world, and the guy I was with, everything. And I couldn't lie anymore because that was unbalanced for me. Right? And yes, there's a point to this story, okay? So, I decided, you know, there came a point in my time that I just didn't want to live the lie anymore, so I came out of the closet, I came out to, you know, family and friend, so on and so forth, and there's a whole lot of story and backstory about that, but the point I'm trying to make is that coming out of the closet was a most freeing experience of my life, okay? And it allowed me to really be me, who I was, who I really identified as. And, you know, I wasn't struggling with my gender. You know, although as a teenager I wondered, oh, if I like girls, maybe I should be a boy. But no, I figured out that wasn't the problem. That wasn't an issue. I liked being a girl. I just happened to like girls more than I liked boys. That was the thought in high school. As I matured and grew older and got into relationships and became an adult person living an adult life, I realized that I wasn't being true to myself. I was not living my authentic self. So I came out. And it was a freedom like nothing ever before. And that allowed me to be the true person I was. And then I embraced myself. I embraced both my feminine and masculine sides. And, you know, there's a word in the community that was used back in the past. It's not used so much nowadays, but it's called a tweener, in between. I wasn't a real feminine lesbian. I wasn't a real masculine lesbian. I was right in the middle. I played it very well in the straight world. I had to work in the straight world. I worked construction. You know, it was typical that, oh, well, she must be gay. Well, no, people would look at me and they weren't sure. Because, you know, I didn't fit a mold. I was just being me. So, as a child, I was being me. I played Barbies and I played Army Men. And as I grew older, that continued. I continued to balance that out throughout my whole life. And believe me, there's been some struggles. And even now, in these new chapters of my life and finding the balance that I need, the feminine energy has come forward more and the masculine energy has taken the back seat. And prior, in my 30s, I was a bit more masculine than feminine. So I've kind of gone a little bit like this, teeter-tottering, but I think that has helped me in many ways on my journey now, that I can concentrate on other things that I need to work on and heal and be comfortable in my own skin with who I am, the lifestyle I lead, and my looks all the way down to the clothes I wear. Because certainly none of those one things define me. It's many things that define me. Like I always say, I've been working in construction for a long time, 30 plus years, and I'm a house painter, but that house painter job turned into a custom painter job. I'm a custom color painter. I do murals. I do window painting. I am an artist. I'm not just a house painter. So I don't just wear painter whites. You know, when I go paint somebody's house, they ask me why I don't wear painter whites. And I say, well, because I'm not just a painter. I'm more than just a painter. I'm an artist. And I'm more than just an artist. I'm a poet. I'm a songwriter. I'm a musician. You know, I'm a bike rider. I love to camp. I mean, how many more things can we define ourselves? Well, I love to work with wood. So, balance is key. Women aren't here just to make babies and cook in the kitchen, and men aren't here just to bring home the bacon. Balance is key. And I think I've talked enough, and I've shared enough, and we're at 30 minutes, so I may just do this post as a second post, this message, and do a part 1 and a part 2, part A and part B. We'll see how it goes, but let's get to this. Balance is key. we're gonna do one more shuffle and cut the deck. For overall energy matchup. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, intention. Intention. Instinct and intention. Right? And that's 22. That's a master number. We don't change master numbers at all. And that's master builder. So what is it? What do you intend to build? What are your intentions? What is it that you want to hatch? Okay? And, you know, you're being given all kinds of wisdom. That's an owl with one of those dandelions in their mouth. And you know what dandelions do? You know, when you blow on them, they spread their seed everywhere. Right? Golden Palace. Coming apart. 46. Which is a 10. Breaks down to a 10, which breaks down to a 1. 10 is ending. Completion. 1 is new beginning. Coming apart. Bottom of the deck, cleaning house. Another 10. 37 breaks down to a 10. So we have 2 10s. 4, 5, and 2 10s. Okay? Wow. Let's just see here. What should our intentions be? If we're on target, or are we off target? Deliberate, clear intentions have the power to change your world. Your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky, bringing you a gift, showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognize that you're not the one who has to do all the work, though. Okay? Others help you co-create reality. You connect to the power of your intention, sending it out into the field, then allow for synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life you want to lead, and live it deliberately, with clarity and detachment. Okay? No attachment, no expectations, no letdowns kind of thing. Okay? Put your intentions out there, give it to the universe, give it to God, let it go, and see what happens. Move toward it, take action towards it, and the universe will deliver. That's how it works. That's the universal laws. Those are my laws. Right? 23. So we have a 22, 23, 4 and 5. That's progression right there. Forward movement. Right? Golden Palace. There's always enough. The Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards, But things come and go, and knowing your true value leads to even greater riches now. Share the wealth. Awesome. Yeah, that reminds me of a story. Things do come and go. You know, I've lost my personal belongings a few times, whether it be from ending a relationship, or I was in one of the California earthquakes and lost almost all of my belongings. And, you know, if I defined myself on those things that are now gone, where would I be? Right? Coming apart, maybe? If I allowed that to happen, if I responded to the event, that would be the outcome I would get, right? Because that's a true story. How we respond to an event is the outcome we receive. Coming apart. Now is the time to take separate paths. The coming apart card is the sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took on... Oh, wow. Because you took more than you could handle? This is the perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, disillusion, and dispersion are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. So, yeah, for some of you, letting go, walking away from, leaving behind that which no longer or doesn't serve you anymore, that's completion. Okay? That's coming apart. That has to end for new beginnings to begin. Bottom line. And for yes, some of you, your divine partner is, you know, possibly choosing to do other things than to follow their divine path. And you may indeed need to leave that behind and move forward. Because what will be, will be. What is supposed to be, will be. Especially if you're on a twin flame journey. Okay? You can choose not to partner up, but you can't choose to deviate from your divine plan that you signed up for before you came to planet. Yeah. There's a ripple effect. There's a cause and effect to everything. So be clear on your intentions, right? And you will, you know, again, moving forward will bring you your success. Okay, it will bring you what you need to continue forward in your mission and reach your goals and your destinations along your divine plan. Cleaning house. It is time to clear the clutter and make way for better things. When you see the clearing house card in a reading, it is time to declutter your life. Get rid of unwanted things in your physical home and release what you no longer want or truly need. Is there any unfinished business you should address? Thoughts, memories, and emotional baggage must be swept out of your house as well. Your conscience must be clear for you to move freely in the world. Celebrate a spring cleaning and feel the freedom as you make way for much better things. Look at what you've resisted discarding and be honest about its value. Be honest and clean house. Yeah. You got to make room for something new. Something new can't come your way if there's no room. Right? If it's a big, huge mess, who wants to come up to a big, huge mess? Right? In other words, get your yit together, possibly? Yeah. Possibly. Let's see if we can get any clarity and confirmation about this twin flame connection check-in. for you, the person you're thinking of, however this may fit into your journey. It may not fit for all of you. It may only fit for just a few of you. Or they may be only a part of your journey in this message. You know? You may be here at this coming apart stage. And I've already gone through your intentions and taking action towards your change. Right? Some of you may be at the cleaning house part so that this new beginning can begin. The cycles are ending, you're at a turning point, and it's time to clean house. Time to pick up any messes that are needing to be cleaned up. Finished. Unfinished business. You know? So, here we go. Let's get some clarity and confirmation for this twin flame connection check-in. Attraction. 26, attraction. So, what is your intention? What do you want to attract? I'd say that's some confirmation right there. Star Child, 44. Is that what you want to attract in your life, Divine Masculine? Divine Feminine? You want to attract your Divine Masculine? Put your intentions out there. Yeah, because this is a divine connection. Definite confirmation here. Things are coming apart either in your life and or your divine partner's life or both of your lives so that there can be a balance and meeting in the middle. And for others of you that this connection is going in separate ways, separate directions, you move forward because divine is going to bring you the divine partner you need in your life to move forward. So don't despair. Don't go down in the dumps if you don't think your divine masculine is coming. That's why all this up and down in energy is going on, is because as divine feminine, some of us are losing hope. We can't lose hope. You have to stay strong, but stay balanced. Don't want to overpower the divine masculine. For those of you that are, about to see your divine masculine, or they're trying to message you, be open and receptive. Right? Be friendly, okay? Flirt. And this connection will transform. Because there's passion here. And you just need to allow it. And you'll have your completion. And this true love. Wow. So just accept it. There's chemistry here. And healing is taking place. Yeah, we'll leave it there. That's way too many already. Wow. I'm afraid that this is going to just shut me down here. Again, there may be a part B, so just bear with me here. We definitely have some good confirmation here, okay? That whatever your intentions are, you and the person you're thinking of, you are attracting it, okay? And what you're attracting is your sacred temple, your sacred partner, the sacred connection. That's what you're attracting. You, the person you're thinking of, if you're on a twin flame journey and you're at this point in the journey, you're definitely mirroring each other, okay? because this is a divine connection. And we have a 9 here. 18 breaks down to a 9, which is completion. Okay? So, confirmation for this completion. This coming apart. Endings of cycles. And that which doesn't serve you or serve them, so they can move forward, so you can move forward in this connection. So let's get some final confirmation from the Oracle of E. My Divine Spirit and Oracle of E, please join us here at the table and offer up some final words of wisdom and confirmation. Clarity. Clarity for this twin flame connection check-in. That balance is key. Okay? Balance within yourself will bring balance in the world. In your immediate world, in your community, in your state, in your country, in the world. See how the ripple effect takes place? It always starts within. With you. With the individual. And the rest ripples out from there. Alright, here we go. Thank you, my Divine Spirit. Thank you, Oracle of E. Please join us here and offers up some clarity and final words of wisdom for this twin flame connection. Free Fallen. Yeah. That's the song I heard the other day at the store. I was thinking of that. Couldn't think of it. 50. Free Fallen. That's Tom Petty's song. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. And I'm free. Free falling. Yeah. Free Fallen. 50. Breaks down to 5. Change. Okay? I got your back. I got your back. 24 breaks down to a 6. Have no fear. X-ray vision is here. That's a 2. Bottom of the deck. Jackpot! Woohoo! That's a 40. Breaks down to a 4, which is a twin flame number. It also represents perseverance and environment. Right? Wow. Let's see. And I'm free. Free falling. It doesn't get much better than this. Deep radical trust that appearances mean nothing and that you and only you are the captain of your ship. What you say goes. You are in unrestrained motion, and unseen forces are awaiting your command. Yeah, the universe has your back. They're waiting, right? 24. Let's see. I got your back. You can split. What? You can spit in the face of fear. Flip off those who bar the door. Shake your fist at any who dare say no. Because you, sweet thing, are divinely protected by the Dude Most High. Always and forever. Amen. Hello? I got your back, baby. Baby back, baby back, baby back ribs. Oh my gosh, where did that come from, right? I'm not an Arby's fan. Is that even Arby's? Okay, number 2. X-ray vision. Ignore everything in your life that suggests there's a problem. It's time to look past the it's time to look past the illusory veil of pretty struggles. I can't even speak right now. Let me start over. Ignore everything in your life that suggests there's a problem. It's time to look past the illusory veil of petty struggles. As soon as you take your attention off all that appears wrong, you will begin to notice all sorts of right signs and clues, even though we don't like to use those right and wrong words. The universe is throwing buckets of clear guidance your way. See beyond the surface and the superficial. Soak in the deeper meaning. Soak in the refreshing water of truth. Use your X-ray vision. You know what I'm talking about. See through the bullshit, right? Exactly. Then you'll hit the jackpot. Jackpot! Is that like bingo? Jackpot. Do you see dollar signs? I'm seeing dollar signs. They're circling around you like a bird. What? Do you see dollar signs? They're circling around you like a veritable cyclone. Everything in your aura is pointing to material gain. Do you want to manifest a new house, more love, a better job, a new life? Maybe a bigger pocketbook? Maybe Gucci? Bingo! What did I say? Bingo. Might be wise to make some room. Huh? Because you just hit the jackpot. And yeah, they've shut me down twice already, so I'm going to try and close this out and see if we can get a final word or music from Divine Playlist 1 so we can sing and celebrate about the jackpot that's coming our way, huh? It's coming your way. Our meaning the collective, yours meaning you and the person you're thinking of. Any songs from the music playlist? Ha! Yes! Yes, I'm ready. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Yeah, you are. You are ready, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. If you've come this far, you're ready. And I got your back. Straight from Divine. Mighty fine. Let's see if we can sneak in one more from the star seeds and close this out, right? Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Yes. Thank you, star seeds. Thank you, my divine spirit. Let's close this on a good note. On a good note, on a musical note, on a good note. We got the music right there. Thank you, my divine spirit. Anything? Yes, we got one right here. Guidance. Trust and believe. You are not alone. You're guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms. That's it, people. Believe it, and you'll be all right. Hope you like what you see in here. If you do, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Help us continue to grow and move forward so that we can help you all out there, me included, navigate safely and soundly on this twin flame journey. Until next time, take great care. Looks like we're not going to do a part B. It's just this one, but it's a little long. I hope you like it. Till next time. Bye-bye.